Prepare for shock and awe! It's game time!
Hey guys, welcome back to Game Time. Now, yeah, I know it's probably kind of weird. I know I said in the past and in other videos I really don't want to be doing whole lots of gameplay, but I don't know, I've had a weird hankering to go back to the original Subnautica. I've actually fully played and beaten this game before. I'll see if I can start a new game. Looks like I can. So, yeah. You know, yeah, let's do survival. Let's have fun with all this. Now, I know probably millions of YouTubers out there have already had their fun with Subnautica, but I don't know, I've just had a hankering to play this. May have something to do with the insane heat wave in my part of California. But still, just wanna play in the ocean, build a sea moth, a base, and well, you guys are going to be along for the ride, and we'll see if I get how many creatures eat me alive. And also, I don't know, I just really enjoy this type of game, this, like, survival. Well, not really survival. I don't know, I kind of both don't consider this survival game more of, like, a base building kind of game, to a degree. Because once you get a base going, I feel like things go pretty smoothly, and once you get your resource management all under control and everything just kind of figured out, then for the most part you're pretty good. I don't know, that's just how I feel. So, alright, let's press any button. Oh, I didn't know panic button helped develop this version. If anybody's wondering, I'm playing the PlayStation 4 version, so if it looks unusual, I guess that's why, even though I feel like the PC version is just as glitchy as any other version of this game. I don't know, just my opinion. Not saying this game looks bad. It does not. It has its own style. Oh boy. I don't like seeing things hit me in the head. I feel like the only way to make this game better would be if there was a mod for it to be in VR. I'm sure for the the PC version there is. I'm not sure about PlayStation 4 though. Am I working? Is it working? There we go. Okay. Yeah, and if you're wondering, no, there's nothing wrong with the computer. That opening scene right there was pretty janky.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Alright. Now, how do I make a repair tool? Alright. That's right. Well, actually, I gotta make this guy first. So, let's go looking for some plants. Isn't there something in here? Yes. Alright, well, might as well give you guys the really cool shot that everybody likes. And that is a futuristic spaceship that I just flew through.
Suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
Well, technically 1 human life sign detected, aka me. Whoa. Interesting clouds. Well, yeah. Let's go for a swim. And I'm not going to apologize if I sound nasally at all. I feel like I've already made that apology in videos before. I am not sure where the, whatchamacallit, the, oh god, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I already know. And I'm drowning. So let's get some oxygen. The kelp forest. There we go. Well, not kelp forest, just the kelp plants, whatever the heck these things are. And I'm also going to need some, looks like there's some salvage down there. I'll grab that. Pretty sure it's this guy I need first, and then it's going to be some of that metal salvage. Creepvine. There we go. Alright, let's get some metal salvage, just because I know that's guaranteed steel, or technically titanium. That's one thing I'll always be... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. There we go. Yeah, all I was going to say is that I'm a little bit... Now I'm there we go. Okay. I think there's a way to change some of that setting. And if you're wondering what I said, I mean change the settings for the life pod halo thingy, or glowy thingy, whatever you want to call it. Just change up the life pod image. Now where's the fabricator? I feel like the real cling to mercy is this like fabricator, in my opinion, just because it's a situation of, what do we got here? Okay. Yeah, sorry for going quiet. Yeah, I'm really a little bit surprised. No! Wait a second. Here we go. There we go. That's what I needed. That gets me this.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Now, where is it? This is scan tool, builder. Now, you guys saw. There it is. Now I just need. It's like cave sulfur. I know where to get it to. So. Oh yeah, and I guess we're gonna see the little cutscene for down here. Yeah, cave sulfur. Ah, here we go. Oxygen. My beautiful oxygen. Feel like I've already completely lost my train of thought. This game's amazing. That's what I know. And I'm looking for, I believe it's called the crash fish. The little suicidal bugger thingy. You know, if it was up to me, I'd call it the something else. I'm not even gonna say a swear word. No, I'm saying I'd call it the... I don't know. I wouldn't call it the crash fish. I'd call it the dash fish. Because it goes dashing for you. Believe they live down here. Oh, is that a mesmer? Couple mesmers. Hopefully I don't get hypnotized. We're down here. Oh boy. The only bright side is there are crash fish, I think, that live around here. Oh boy.
Oxygen.
Perfect timing. Oh, here we go.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Here we go.
New creature discovered.
Yeah, I'm also gonna...
Life forms
Yeah, gonna need fish.
unexpected applications.
Get over here, little
Utilizing
fishy.
alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
Little fishy. But yeah, I see why everyone keeps losing their train of thought in all these videos that I've seen for Subnautica. It can be hard to just keep track of what you need to talk about and what you need to say and all that. It's because there's a lot you gotta look at, a lot you gotta pay attention to. And let's actually eat something. Let's make some more water first. I'll cook the other one. Alright, pull it up here. Alright, it'll have to be better than nothing. Well, actually, you know what? Before I look for the crash fish, let's actually see what I need to do to get a bigger O2 tank. Assuming I have. Well, that's just the standard O2 tank. I mean, I can make the oxygen pump. I feel like this thing becomes useless after a little while, but it can be useful, so if anything, I'll collect the resources for this guy for a little bit. While I'm down here, I'll also grab... Come on, PP. Ew, that doesn't sound right. But if I run into a crash fish, that'd be also awesome, because then I could fix the thing that I need to fix. I guess I'll round up some titanium while I'm down here. Even though it fills up the inventory. Oh, no, I mean, it's pretty empty inventory for right now. Oh, crap. Almost out of oxygen. Oxygen! Oxygen. Almost out of oxygen.
Oxygen.
There we go. I can breathe. Yeah, maybe I should make that O2 pump. See, even though I feel like the big negative to the O2 pump is just the... Like I was trying to say, the big negative of the O2 pump is you gotta make a lot of pipes for it, so... It's a situation of you make it, but it's also a lot, plus it's a lot to move around, it's a lot to carry. It's just a lot, but still, it can be very helpful, it can be very useful. So let's just see where it is. An air bladder, emergency inflation device. Do I have a new fish? No. Now, here we go. No, not waterproof locker. Equipment, and there it is. Here we go. Floating air pump. Find it just a little unusual that I have the ability to make it just because of... Ooh. Oh, no. Sorry, I almost read that wrong, so... One more. Okay, and if nothing else, it's kind of entertaining to show you guys how useful it kind of... that this air pump can be. You know, this is kind of the worst time to be trying to use it. And it's also a situation of if you're careful enough, you can actually see these guys. And watch, I find a crash fish and that solves some of my solutions. Not really solve a solution, just helps. Well, that's helping a solution, I guess you could say. Oh boy. And let's deploy this thing. Let's just deploy it around here. Get these pumps, well not pumps, but whatever. I'm very confident that the... Ooh. I think I only have like 10. Oh boy, how do I use this thing again? There we go. See, it can be helpful and useful. I just never use the gosh darn thing. And that should be enough for now. And what do you want to bet? I'm nowhere near where the crash fish can be because they like to live in caves.
New creature discovered.
A Gary fish. Somebody was self-centered when they made that fish. No, no scuttlebutt. That's what I want to call the fish, a scuttlebutt. Because it scuttles around in its little butt.
Radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
Okay, the drive core. But I'm not trying to go towards the Aurora. Even though I think I kind of am. Yeah, and that's kind of the... This is kind of the other reason why I don't like the oxygen pump. Just because once you set it up, it's kind of like a one... I don't know. I feel like I'm creating, like, I'm trying to create a one-size-fits-all solution. Despite the fact that it is helpful because you just float up to it and it completely tops up your oxygen. But if it's like set up in kind of the wrong spot, then it's like it's kind of a hassle to really like collect all the pieces and then redeploy it where you need it. So I don't know. I feel like the air pump or I don't know what I'm... I don't know how to talk. Either way, I just am saying that it's very useful if you're going to be in an area, diving in an area for a long period of time, and you have no other oxygen resource close by. But at the same time, the second you get like the sea moth or the cyclops or any of those other machines, then it kind of defeats the entire purpose of even having an oxygen pump, because those other machines kind of create their own oxygen. So let's cook Gary here.
It's common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
Yes, thank you. We cooked up Gary. Let's have some of this water, because we're a little low on water. And let's get back to exploring. Oh yeah, this is probably going to be a bulk of the series, me just exploring and yelling and just, I don't know, it's going to be fun. And it's going to be probably frustrating. And I'm going to hang on to the air pump until I believe I'm close to where the crash fish are, which I want to say is close to where I'm right here. Really hope that's not a mesmer. I hate those mesmer things. They're so creepy. Oh no, I'm going towards the... What do we got here? Let's see... Well, no, I shouldn't... Well, no. Also, I was going to say something about the fabricator. I'm a little bit surprised that there's like a working fabricator inside of the escape pod module. I feel like it would have been almost more realistic if they had done... Well, I mean, it's a little bit like this, but then it would have been like this one tank video game that almost had this one sequence where... Okay, let me complete one thought before I say another. It would have been interesting if they had done this one thing where it's a little bit random on whether or not your fabricator worked. Then that would have added a little bit more of a level of terror to the game. Even though this game is already a little bit terrifying simply because you're trapped in an alien ocean planet with no other humans, no real resources, and no real way off. But I just want it to be even scarier somehow for some reason. But no, yeah, it would have been interesting if it was a little bit random on whether or not the fabricator was working, just because you never really know with some of that like safety equipment. It's a little bit like with the Titanic. There's, I think, in the movies and in books and in all kinds of things involving with the ocean liner, the Titanic. I think it's been well documented that they actually did not have enough boats for the entire for a fully loaded ship. And I think in some books they said they actually already had more than what was allowed or what was supposedly needed or something along those lines. But don't quote me on that. No, I guess that's just that one weird safety kind of thing that exists out there. So another so, oh boy, that guy. He had bad Taco Bell. That's what I call that syndrome, bad Taco Bell. Are we in Crash Fist territory? Yes, we are. There we go, Scuttlebutt. Come and get me. Now, let's see if we have that beautiful sulfur, and we do. What the heck? I have to swim towards the danger. Oh boy. I built the oxygen pump for nothing. Now I'm swimming back, limping back more like.
New creature discovered.
Yeah, that would be like an interesting level of challenge that they could have added. I keep on feeling like that's another life pod or it's another spaceship or something right there, but it's just a piece of coral. But yeah, that would have been an interesting challenge mode if they had set it up to where it's random, and whether you have a working fabricator in your life pod. Then it could have turned into a situation of like, well, you can't really be in this life pod. You have to like go to one of the other ones. That would give you a little bit more motivation to go to the other life pods. And still, but I mean, still, there's nothing wrong with that. But it also would have made this game far more challenging, because imagine not being able to fabricate any equipment from right in here. Then it's a situation of like, okay, I can't stay here. I have to move on to where I can fabricate materials, which.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs,
interesting.
Thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
But yeah, even though you already have plenty of motivation, like right out the door, with that fire that was here. So, yeah, I don't know. But maybe for a future update, maybe for a potential sequel, Subnautica 2 maybe. They make a challenge mode where it's random on whether you get a life pod that works correctly. Because it's like one of those things where, like I've already said, where it's like there may not be enough life pods for everyone, or they're just, I feel like there was another scenario I heard where these one guys who crashed in the ocean from an airplane, and the airplane actually did have life jackets on it, but the life jackets were the cheaper ones, and they were only meant to be in the ocean for like 6 hours. So, they literally were like getting waterlogged and too soaked after just a handful of hours.
Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Now let's fix the radio, because that's going to be producing stuff. And let's play a message.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Okay. Okay, now. Did I eat that stuff? I did not. Let's eat that. I didn't eat the bladderfish. Amazingly, still not bad. And let's also drink some water, just for the heck of it. Yeah, so. Okay, so. Now, where to next? We have not received any interesting messages, and let's just keep exploring the ocean. And let me actually do this one thing, because that fabricates med kits, and let's actually use this one right now, since I'm a little low on health anyways. Yeah. Okay, back into the ocean, which wants to kill us every turn of the way. So, well, actually, let's look up a few other recipes here. That way we get an idea on how to, progress, I guess I could say. Oh, no, wait, what am I doing? Yeah, here we go. Okay, so that's bladderfish, we have equipment. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? I need the scanner. I believe I know how to make the battery. I think I already have some copper. I think the acid mushrooms are just over here. Whoa, what was that? Did I just pick up a bunch of acid mushrooms? Oh, you can make seeds with them? Oh, I didn't know you could plant them. Huh. Oh,
Oxygen.
there we go. Okay, now. I wonder if it shows how to make the battery yet. Probably a formula I have to unlock. Well, not really a formula. I guess I could say it is a formula, but I don't know, more like, well, not even a recipe. More like a, here we go. Okay. Now I have everything I need. At least for the battery. And yeah, I think I have titanium. Yeah,
New blueprint acquired.
scan tool. This will really speed some things up.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
There we go. Wow. And to anyone who's wondering, no, I don't know why everything looks so close up. Wonder. No, nothing I can think of. Okay, but yeah, the scan tool. This will help me with a number of things, like maybe acid mushrooms, maybe coral shell plants, maybe, what is this, writing weed? I was gonna say wiring weed. A couple more of those. I do want to explore more this way, but simply, keep running out of oxygen, and I'm pretty sure that's the direction of the Aurora. And to anybody who doesn't remember, there are some giant creatures in the direction of the Aurora. Well, there's giant creatures pretty much everywhere, but still, more so in the Aurora, which I feel like kind of makes sense. Just because, well, tempted to say it's because a lot of creatures out there do tend to, I mean, I'm not a marine biologist. But I do want to say, I know that, well, no, I don't. I don't know anything. Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. All I was going to say is something about how I believe that sharks maybe potentially are attracted to metals in the ocean because they can create the combination of like metal and like sea salt can create a low electromagnetic like field, and similar creates like almost a battery process. Creates a low electromagnetic field, which then leads to possibly sharks being attracted to it, but I really don't know. I'm just going, these are just thoughts that are coming out of my head. So I don't know how accurate that is. Do not quote me on any of that. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should put my, this is kind of a dangerous spot, but every spot is dangerous. Everywhere is dangerous. You walk out that door and you could die. Is it seriously just gonna fall? Wow, something that's designed to float wants to fall. Yeah, let's set this guy up in the middle of this little kelp forest here.
This planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
And let's just bring this down as low as I can. I believe I've actually brought this down even lower, but I'm talking about in Subnautica Below Zero, not in this regular version of Subnautica. So, yeah. And now it wants me to cut Creepvine. Let's also scan it while I'm here. Yes, there is like a panzer shark in the background. No, I don't think that is a panzer shark. That's like, oh, good God, I forget the name of that creature, but it is a dangerous animal, and I'm going to try to stay away from it to the best of my ability. Despite the fact that I'm probably going to be coming through here the better part of 1,000,000 times. And I really hope you guys saw some of that, because it was kind of cool. I love these little guys, but they're terrible when it comes to their oxygen release. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to build a base around here, because there's a lot of resources, and this is a good little like midway point towards the Aurora. I mean, yes, the neighbors aren't exactly perfect, but still. I guess what that means is I'm going to have to make a builder now, so that's going to be fun. In pretty much every sense of that word. Ooh. Sorry if you heard like a weird rustling noise there. Still getting used to this new mic. Ooh. That probably doesn't sound good. Ooh. Neither does that. Still. Yeah, I have a brand new mic. It's a special clip-on mic. Before I was using a very, let's just say inefficient microphone. But now I have a better microphone, so. Uh-oh. Just in time for a message. And I'm pretty sure it's going to give me a mission.
Receiving pre-recorded distress call. Laying back.
This is LifePod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, now I can track that down. Gives me one more thing to do here. What do we got here? Fiber mesh. Need more silicone rubber. What am I looking for again? What's that? The Pathfinder tool. I mean, I always questioned the Pathfinder. There's just equipment in this game that I feel like is not super duper useful. Like that Pathfinder tool that I just...
Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
Uh-oh. She's gonna blow. Oh, that's right, I can make more of that. Okay, so that is officially metal scrap. Let's figure out what I can do here. A Pathfinder tool. I feel like a compass is more useful than that tool. Now, we have to make a builder. And we have to make a computer chip. Because I want to start building bases already. Alright, well, let's see here. Lordy, I like the Subnatica Below Zero better. Oh, wow. Pretty sure that's a trigger... That's a trigger-worthy word to say. And I'm saying trigger-worthy is probably a cringe-worthy thing to say. Whatever, either way. I am going to build this repair tool. And, well, we're actually going to have to do it in the next one, because I think we're just about out of time for this episode. So, I'm the X Gamer, and, I got a game to play.